Welcome to the Good Place Marionville podcast, dedicated to highlighting the good right here in Marionville, Missouri. This episode of the Good Place Marionville podcast is sponsored by the Marionville Lions Club. Did you know we had a Lions Club here in Marionville? Founded over 85 years ago with a rich history of meeting the needs of our community. The Marionville Lions Club is the only civic club in Marionville right now and is open to men and women and meets on the second and fourth Wednesday of every month at noon at Alice Irene's. And your first lunch, where you decide to join us, it's free, and we would welcome your visit. Check us out online. We don't have a website, do we? But you can always get a hold of Aaron Head at the Bank of Billings, and he can tell you any more about the Lions Club, or, of course, Martha or me down here at Central Place. Today, I'd like to welcome Chuck Hicks. He's fellow Lions Club member. He's what he's our senior tail twister in the Lions Club, which means he collects fines and penalties, which is how we raise money within the Lions Club, one of the ways. And Chuck, you've been a member of the Lions Club for how many years?
Going on 2 years now.
2 years. Oh, so you were like new right when I was joining. I didn't realize that. All right. So tell us about yourself, because you live in Marionville, right?
I do live in Marionville. I've moved to Marionville about 14 years ago. I am married to a young, beautiful woman. Her name is Starlin. Used to be Abel, but now is Hicks.
Nice. So, got any kids?
I do have kids. I've got 2 boys and a daughter, which is very successful kids. One sells propane tank trucks, and the other one is in the Navy.
Nice. Wow.
And my daughter is in actually college.
Very good. You got a daughter in college still?
Yep.
Nice. All right. So what do you do for work? Because we talk about it often. We catch up when we're at the Lions Club of what people are doing. You've got a pretty interesting job in Springfield. What do you do?
I actually work for the Housing Authority of Springfield, Missouri. We provide affordable housing for the Springfield area, or any area. Approximately 766 apartments are in Springfield.
Wow. All right. So why did you become a member of the Lions Club?
You know, I had a young gentleman approach me. His name is Jose. And
Jose's not young.
I know, but I won't.
Hey, Jose, if you're listening to this, you owe a fine for missing this past meeting.
That's right.
Okay, all right.
But he came and asked if I would be interested in coming to one of the meetings and see if I'd be interested in becoming a member of the Lions Club. And I'm happy that I did that. And it's been a great experience up to this point.
So what's been one of your favorite things that we've gotten to do at the Lions Club in the last couple of years?
You know, in the last couple of years, we've had some great opportunities. The Applefest, which is about to happen again this year. The golf tournament we have each year. And providing help for our community, even football games, going to football games and volunteer at football games, and providing some scholarship money for our younger youth going to further their education,
right?
Help them out a little bit.
Yep. Scholarships to Boys and Girls State, where they go and experience state legislature kind of stuff.
Yep.
Scholarships to college, and working with the schools. Well, we got a big long list of things that we do. One of the things that we do as a Lions Club and Lions Club International. So it's like there's no secret pledge or anything like that. We say the Pledge of the Allegiance and we actually pray, but our focus is on eye care needs. So we help people who can't afford to buy eyeglasses or contacts, or they need an eye exam, or they need a preventative treatment for eye diseases. But we also worked last year, Chuck, we had the privilege of working with the local Marionville School District to help them buy a piece of equipment. You remember about that?
Buy a piece of equipment.
We helped them buy a piece of equipment that helped every kid do screening as they're coming into school.
Correct.
To see if they have any eye diseases, to see whether they're having a problem seeing the chalkboard, that kind of stuff. And that was a really expensive piece of equipment. And we partnered with Care to Learn to get that piece of equipment for the school district. And it's portable, and they move it to different places. And it's exciting that we can be a part of that. We love helping out needs. We also help with eye emergencies, Chuck, which is something we don't see very often, but we had somebody with an eye emergency earlier this year, and they needed to go to St. Louis for that emergency surgery, and we helped pay for that lodging and some of that travel.
Yep.
We love working with Care to Learn. Jamie Bella is incredible. She comes in and we partner with them. A lot of things is at Christmas time. We partner with them for meals and other things for local families. And as Chuck said, we do the scholarship, the high school scholarship every spring. So if you've got a senior in your household, make sure they're looking for that scholarship application, because last year there were only 3 kids that applied. So, and one of them got it. So that's a 33% chance of getting a $500 scholarship. And we also work with some of the high school clubs. Look for us. Chuck, where should they look for us at Applefest this week?
This week, or this coming week on the 19th, we'll be down on the square. And look for us. We'll have a tent there, and just stop by and say hello to us.
Well, we're giving away.
We're giving away some free water and some brochures about the Lions Club.
Yeah, to try to encourage you guys to join up with us. But we're going to give away 1,000 bottles of water this year, and they all have a very homemade sticker on them. So really, really cool. So check us out. Our booth will be somewhere right near in front of Central Place. So look for that downtown. Just remember that the Marionville Lions Club focuses on meeting the needs of Marionville. That's what we do. We don't focus on sending stuff all over the place. We focus on what's going on. And so if you ever know of a need in town that is something that we could help with, just contact us by email, marionvillelions@gmail.com, or call our elusive and our elected president, Aaron Head, who works over there at the Bank of Billings. His cell phone is 417-360-0679, and we'll have that in the show notes. All right, so I don't know, have we told enough stories about what the Lions Club have done? I mean, there's been some really cool stuff that we've gotten to do. Oh, there was that one kid who lost his eyesight or had a serious eye thing. We helped multiple times them get the care in Kansas City and St. Louis, didn't we?
Yes, we helped them go to a different town location for an operation. Mr. I think his name was Gage, or
yeah, I don't remember, but he was a young
Gunner.
guy.
Gunner
Needed help.
Yep,
And
needed help.
And that's what we do.
That's it.
That's right. One of the great things about being part of the Marionville Lions Club is you get to meet other people who really want to be philanthropic towards the town. We raise money as a team. We have fundraising money. We did what was really Chuck's idea. We did a meal fundraiser, a steak meal, this past summer. And we're going to do one in January or February that's going to be a little bit less expensive chicken and fish fundraiser. But when you are a member of the Lions Club, you get every meal that you eat at lunch for Lions Club. It's automatically included in your membership. What's your favorite thing you like to order, Chuck? You order the same thing every
time. Just a salad, chicken salad, and I order it every single time. Yep.
And for Alice Irene's, because we know that Brad and Amanda are amazing people, they have this special. It's a special it's a special fried chicken, garlic, cheese, yummy sandwich that they always have available to the Lions Club when we meet on the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month. So, all right, Chuck, what happens if somebody doesn't wear their Lions Club pin or some kind of Lions Club apparel and you catch it at a meeting?
Well, as you mentioned earlier, I've been appointed as the tail twister, which is I'm kind of the person that finds individuals that does something during a meeting, such as not wearing identification of the Lions Club as a pin, or interrupt the president or the board members, or phone ringing. They get a penalty. Of course, that penalty could be $1, $2, $5, however much we make it. And it goes right back into the fund to help out the community on the vision side.
Right. And it is a fun way for us to raise some money. I would like to note that at our last Lions Club meeting, Chuck didn't notice that I didn't have my pin on and I got away with it. I only get fined if he catches it, and he missed it. But you also, maybe Chuck would note that he also didn't have a pin on at that meeting, and he didn't find himself either. Hey, we just finished one of our fundraiser projects, which was our annual golf tournament, which we hold down at Indian Tree. Chuck didn't get to go this year, but many of our local Lions got to participate either hitting the golf ball or volunteering on the course, which was a phenomenal weather on Saturday, September 6th. It was unbelievable. We had 15 teams of 4, so 60 people come out. We raised $3,923 at that tournament. And we have a hole-in-one hole where we actually buy the insurance policy in case anybody gets a hole-in-one. They would win $10,000. This year, 4 people came within 2 feet of the hole, and 1 guy hit the flag. It's unbelievable. But nobody won the $10,000, so that's kind of a bummer. But Applefest coming up. Are we giving away $10,000 at Applefest?
Probably not.
No, but we are giving away 1,000 bottles of water. What's that worth? That's worth, if at fair prices, that's worth at least $1,000. And speaking of Applefest, Chuck, you're in the centerfold.
I'm in the centerfold.
You are. You are. Well, the Lions Club is.
Yes, the Lions Club.
The Lions
Yes,
Club
it is.
sponsored the centerfold for Applefest, which is the map, and you'll see a big logo where we'll be there on the square downtown giving away those things. So look for that yellow star indicating our booth and come by, say hello, and check us out. And make sure that you consider getting involved. Come, the first time you go to Lions Club, it's free. And again, we're looking for people who want to be philanthropic towards the community and want to have a great conversation with other people. It's men and women. Some people think, well, it's just a men's club. Nope, not a Marionville. No. It's a men and women's club. We'd love to have you. We have a great, varied group of people that represent the community. They're not all business people, and we're grateful to have every one of you. You don't have to be still working. You could be retired, whatever it may be. Hey, make sure if you're looking for details on Applefest, you tune into last week's episode because we went through, Martha and Anna went through all the details of the upcoming Applefest this week. And you can get all those details on the last podcast, which is the Good Place Marionville podcast released on last Monday, which would be, I can't do it in my head, the 8th of September, that podcast. All right. Chuck, thanks for being a guest today. Wasn't so bad, was it?
No, sir.
Anything else you want to say about the Lions Club?
It's a great opportunity just to reach out to the community, and we just want you to know that you do have people that care about the community and want the community to grow.
And get a hold of us. If you know of a need, somebody in dire need here in town or emergency need, get a hold of us and we will consider helping meet that need or a part of that need. And again, you can always get a hold of Aaron Head at the Bank of Billings, the president of our local Lions Club. Hey, we don't have a lot of other news today that we want to highlight, but I want to highlight what happened last week and give a shout out to our first responders and Spire. Last week, we had the unfortunate event of a gas line getting ruptured just off of 14 on Odell. And the first responders were out there quickly. Spire was out there within, I think it was 15 or 16 minutes. And the gas line rupture was done without any loss of life, loss of property. And we want to thank all of you for serving us so well. That was a disaster averted. It was really a miracle here in Marionville that nobody got hurt. So I want to thank our first responders and Spire for taking care of that right away. All right. So again, thanks to the Marionville Lions Club for sponsoring today's podcast. If you'd like to sponsor a podcast, just get a hold of us at goodplacemarionville@hotmail.com, and you can report good news by email to that same spot, goodplacemarionville@hotmail.com. And if you enjoy this podcast, which we have hundreds that are watching it every week, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Good Place Marionville, and click the bell to be notified when the next episode releases. We try to release them every week, but sometimes we get them every other week. It just kind of depends on the month. I guess that's all for today. Thanks for joining us on the Good Place Marionville podcast. Keep your eyes out for the good, and together we can celebrate Marionville.